Yo, what is good? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here tonight to review episode 8 of Dragon Ball Daima. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Ball Daima episode 8 is a game changer in a lot of ways. And I think the first thing I want to talk about is something I complained about in the previous episode, in episode 7, which is the pacing. Now, here's the thing. The pacing in Dragon Ball Daima has come under criticism, and rightfully so. I don't think it's as bad as some people have been saying. Like, we had this discussion over on Katie's channel when we did the anime show. I don't think it's as bad as what some people are saying, but that being said, I do think in the last couple of episodes the pacing was off pretty bad. Excuse me. I do think the pacing was off in the last couple of episodes. I feel like there was certain plot points that could have been combined in previous episodes, like the Glorio fight with Goku could have been probably combined with the test at King Kadan's castle. Just having to switch planes all the time, like going to these hotels, going to these restaurants. I'm like, can we stop? Can we get to the Tamagami, please? Please, can we get to the Tamagami? Like, come on now. Like, this is a little silly, man. Like, 2 episodes I feel like could have been cut out of not cut out, but could have been used better. Like, I feel like we could have got to this episode probably a couple of episodes earlier if the pacing wasn't so off in the last couple of episodes. But thankfully, episode 8 comes in and does correct this to quite a significant level, to be honest with you. I was really happy with the pacing in this episode. There's really 2 halves to this episode. There's a fight between Goku and Tamagami 3, and then there's like the second half where we get like the Majin Buu stuff, and it's like, whoa. But it felt good, man, because it's like, okay, it's like we get a good mix of action, which is what has been built up for a while now. Like, ever since the idea of the Tamagami and the Demon Realm Dragon Balls were introduced in episode 1, we've been building up to the fight, to the test with the Tamagami. That's what we've been building up to. And if you can hear in the background, one of my dogs is like whining for some reason. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I can shut him up. Apologize for that. One of my dogs is making a mess. Fuck it. We're doing it live. All right. That's what happens. We're doing it live. Fuck it. He's a beagle, so of course he whines. He whines all the time. That's what beagles do. But anyways, I like that this episode was a good mix of action and lore dumping and world building. And again, like, we've been building up to the fight with one of the Tamagamis really since the first episode. And here we are finally in episode 8. We're getting it. Tamagami 3. And I guess we'll jump into that before we get to the Majin Buu stuff. The stuff with Tamagami 3. Oh my goodness. This was good, man. Oh, this was so good. The fight was so good, man. This is probably, and as I say this, Wizard of Wordplay might show up in the chat. So we'll see. But this is probably the closest that we're ever going to get to Goku versus Thor. Because Tamagami 3 was basically Thor. Like, he was basically Thor. Well, you know what? Not entirely Thor. He was kind of like Thor mixed with Iron Man, if I'm being completely honest. Like, he was like Thor mixed with Iron Man. Because obviously the Tamagami are some kind of artificial being. There's some kind of like robots or something. I wouldn't call them androids necessarily, but they're like some kind of robots. But at the same time, like, they don't act robotic. They have their own personalities. Like, I was concerned they were going to act like straight up like traditional robots, but like very stoic. But no, like, they have their own personalities. And I like the personality of Tamagami 3, man. Like, he's he's an honorable warrior. Like, he has a sense of honor, and it's like, okay, yeah, like, this is good. This is good stuff. And that's really what he's there to test. It's not only testing. See, the thing is, it's not just testing like the strength of like whoever wants to get the Dragon Ball. Ruby King says burp. Ruby King, get in here. What are you doing? Hop on in here, Ruby King. So the Tamagami are not just testing the like the physical strength, the power of people that are searching for the Demon Realm Dragon Balls, but it also seems like they're testing their moral character, which, if you really think about it, goes along with stuff from like early Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And what I'm talking about is if you go back to the end, like near the end of the original Dragon Ball, like right before the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament where Goku fought against Piccolo Jr. for the first time. Kami said that he was that he created the Dragon Balls, the Earth's Dragon Balls, in order to inspire hope. In order, he was hoping like the journey to find the Dragon Balls would test somebody's moral character, and like good people, good, upstanding, moral people would find the Dragon Balls and use them for good, use them for selfless reasons. And that was like Kami's hope. Obviously, that didn't always turn out to be the case. And then the same thing with the Namekians. Like on planet Namek, you had to visit each Namekian village that had one of the Dragon Balls, and they were supposed to test you. Obviously, Frieza and Vegeta just came in there and just stole them. There was no testing involved. But this idea of like the quest for the Dragon Balls, finding the Dragon Balls, is supposed to be a test of moral character, stems back to the early days of the series. And here we are now seeing it once again, where we have Goku being tested on his moral character. And Tamagami 3 is a very honorable fighter, a very honorable character. And he comes to like Goku like a lot. Like he comes to like Goku so much so that like after the fight's over, he's even trying to replicate the Kamehameha, which is just so cool, man. Like they bonded, man. Like he has a lot of respect for Goku. That's some good stuff. And the fight itself, man, like the fight itself is animated so well. I believe it was what's his name? I want to say Shintani, I believe it is, who actually animated this. It's the same guy that animated Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren in Dragon Ball Super, who also animated the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And like when they want something animated very, very well, this is the guy they bring in. He's the big guns. He's the big guns, man. So they brought him in to animate this fight, and it's so good, man. If I knew I wouldn't get copyright striked, I would love to play it for you guys. I would love to play it for you guys. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than the king of rubies himself, Ruby King, aka White Popo. What's good, man?
What's good, Jesker? I'm very tired, but I decided to hop on this stream anyway.
I'm very cold right now. It is actually snowing where I'm at.
Oh God, fuck that. Fuck.
Yeah,
wait, I thought you lived in Tennessee. Oh wait, it does snow in Tennessee. That was gonna be a stupid. That was gonna be a stupid statement.
What do you think Tennessee is? Some kind of tropical paradise?
Oh, I wish it was. But Tennessee is a beautiful state. The few times I've driven through it, it's a very beautiful state.
That's right. Don't you listen to what Cynic says. Tennessee is far more beautiful, far grander than Alabama ever would be.
As far as I care, Cynic doesn't know anything.
That's right. That's right. Cynic is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
We need to run a gay ops on Cynic.
Yeah, we're gonna leak his address.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna leak his address to gay hookers or something. I don't know.
That's right, man. We're going to expose him and every single one of his cousin wives. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yes, his cousin wives. Yeah. And we're going to hook you up with one of his cousin wives.
That's right, man. That's right.
Yeah, that way you guys can truly be related.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to spend Thanksgiving with Cynic. Ew.
That's true. I heard he has BO.
Oh. Disgusting. I guess he would call it his natural musk.
Yeah, that's what he would call it. What a fucking weirdo. So we're talking about Dragon Ball Daima, episode 8.
Yeah, man. I was talking about the animation on the Tamagami fight. Like that was sick.
Oh yeah, it was so good, so good. You know what? I know a lot of people are like, oh, Dragon Ball Daima is a GT clone, but they never thought about how good the animation would be having Goku with his small body fighting bigger opponents.
Yeah.
So just his movements and all the shit they can do, and then on top of that, he has the power pole with them as well. Oh,
Which, bro, like one of the things I loved about this is that the power pole felt like it had weight. Like when the hammer, like when Tamagami 3 was doing that thing where he was like telekinetically moving the hammer and it was like pressing down against the power pole. It was like right before Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan. Like you could see the pole bending and stuff.
yeah.
And it that adds weight. That adds like realism to it. Like you can actually feel that when you're watching it.
Makes me wonder how durable that fucking power pole actually is.
I'm assuming he's enhancing it with ki. Like I'm assuming
That's
he's
what
got
I'm
like ki
assuming
around
too.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Like Trunks with his sword.
Yeah. And then of course, like he ends up breaking the Tamagami's hammer.
Yep.
Which I love this. I love this moment when I was watching it. Like after he breaks the hammer, Goku puts the power pole away, and they just fight. You know, with fist and with blast, and it's like he's an honorable fighter, man.
Yeah, he is. He is an honorable fighter. And oh my god, was that the first Kamehameha we seen in Daima? Not including the opening.
Let's see. Did he use one when in his fight with Glorio?
Did he?
I thought he, because I know Glorio used like the magic lightning. I thought Goku used a Kamehameha wave.
Maybe he did, and I'm just forgetting because the animation for the Kamehameha with the fight with the Tamagami.
Regardless, so like this, I think this is one of the coolest Kamehameha waves that we've seen in the series.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, like just like the way that he like focused it, almost like it was like a laser beam, and how it was traveling across the battlefield. That was sick.
Yeah, that was a that was a good scene. I want to. Oh my god, that was so good. Man.
And I didn't notice it on my first viewing, but I went back and watched it. Like he briefly turned Super Saiyan 2.
Really?
Yeah, just very briefly, he turned Super Saiyan 2.
I guess Super Saiyan wasn't enough. He just had to go a bit further beyond for the Tamagami.
Which it makes sense considering this is shortly after the Boost saga, and not even Dabura could beat the Tamagamis, and we know like Dabura is comparable to Cell. So I think it makes sense for him to go Super Saiyan 2.
How further ahead the timeline are we in Daima from the end of the Boo saga?
A year.
Or the battle with Boo. Okay, so it's been a year.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess you can also assume that Goku is slightly stronger too after a year.
Yeah, he's slightly stronger. I think. It may not even be a full year because remember, like the Dragon Balls were stone at the beginning of the series, the Earth's Dragon Balls, and the reason that they were stone is because they were just used to make the wish to have everybody forget about the good Boo.
Yeah.
So it may not have even been a full year.
Maybe. Either way, it is impressive that it now makes me want to go back and watch that episode because I didn't even notice. I didn't notice at all that Goku briefly went to Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, you got to look at the hair. Like Super Saiyan 2 is slightly spikier, and you just have a single bang.
Yeah, you got actually it's 3 bangs because it's 2 on the side and it's the 1 in the middle.
Yeah, but the one in the middle is like real prominent.
That's true.
But
that is very true.
I loved it, man. And like this is probably the closest we're going to get to Goku versus Thor.
Yeah, in a way, yes, because he has that big old hammer and he calls it back to him and shit. So in a way, yes. I'm more interested now in how the other battles with the Tamagamis are gonna take place. Especially with the animation. I wonder if Vegeta's gonna fight one.
The other Tamagamis, one's got, I want to say one has a trident and the other
He
one
has a
has
trident.
it's like a saw blade or something.
Exactly. That's what it is. I
And
wonder if he's gonna turn Super Saiyan 3 on one of them. I have a feeling he will.
Now I've heard a rumor, speaking of which, I have heard a rumor that Vegeta might get Super Saiyan 3 in this series.
I've heard that same rumor. And unless it's a leak, like a legitimate leak, I'm gonna hold my breath on it.
My problem with that, because see, I've been saying forever, like I think that they're going to get like a Super Saiyan 4 type of form, but I've said like I think that's going to be something they can only access in the demon realm, and that would explain why they never use it in Super.
Yeah.
My problem with Vegeta getting Super Saiyan 3 is that why didn't he use it when Beerus slapped Bulma?
Good point.
Because that
would be a good point.
That one's a lot harder to explain away.
So wait, is the rumor, is it that he always had access to Super Saiyan 3, or he's just going to trigger Super Saiyan 3?
I've heard he's going to trigger it.
Okay, well here's my issue with him just triggering Super Saiyan 3. He now has the body of a child, and he hasn't really been, unlike Goku, who has been Super Saiyan 3. He knows how it feels. I feel like even if he triggers it, it's just going to be for a extremely short period of time because of the stress it will put on his body.
Right, exactly. Because if they're working on, and they may not be working on this logic, but in GT, when Goku was turned to a kid, the whole thing was that Goku didn't lose any strength when he was turned into a kid, but he lost stamina.
Yeah,
because he had a smaller body. He just being a kid made him lose stamina. So when he would turn to a Super Saiyan 3, he could only do it for like a minute.
Yeah, until he got his tail.
Right. Yeah. The tail did increase the stamina.
Yeah, that it did. So I kind of hope the rumor's true, because I would like to see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in some form that's not like an Elseworld story or whatnot, because I consider Daima pretty much fucking canon.
Oh, it is canon. Yeah, it's absolutely canon.
So I would like to see a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, again, like my big problem with it is just why didn't he use it in Super?
Yeah,
like that's the thing that I'm gonna just be like, okay, like if he has it, he should have used it when he fought Beerus.
Well, the real world reason would be that Akira Toriyama didn't think of Daima until way after the fact. But yeah, retroactively speaking, it would not make any sense. Like, why didn't he do it?
I can understand like him not relying on it, like it not being a go-to, because the form is it's not a very balanced form. Like it has a lot of stamina issues.
And because it's Goku's, in a way, it's Goku's form when you kind of think about it.
Yeah,
because like Goku and Gotenks are the only ones who transform into it, and Goku was the first to be a Super Saiyan 3, so he might be like, I'm not going to use Kakarot's fucking transformation either.
Yeah, well, I think he would recognize, because remember, Vegeta had achieved Super Saiyan Grade 3, like the big bulky form that Trunks had. Like he had access to that form, but he never used it against Cell because he knew the form was useless.
Yeah.
So I can imagine Vegeta achieving the form, but maybe he doesn't use it because he knows it's going to drain his stamina very quickly.
I can see that.
The problem is just that fight with Beerus, like, because at that point, like, you're thinking this guy's going to blow up my planet, like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just need to do whatever it takes. Super Saiyan 3, let's go.
He's gonna have to go all out.
Yeah.
That's essentially what Vegeta did. He went all out and went past his limits.
Yeah. Because, I mean, even as a Super Saiyan 2, like, once he got the rage boost from Bulma being attacked, like, Master Roshi even says, like, he's, like, as a Super Saiyan 2, like,
He's
being
stronger than
that
Goku.
angry, he was pretty much equal to Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god! I remember when that came out, when that movie came out, and the versus battle communities, everybody was always talking about that version of Vegeta.
Yeah, man. That was his
Yeah.
Gohan moment. That's
Mhm.
my Bulma.
Oh my god, it's a good moment too. It's a really good moment for Vegeta. But yeah, in that case, it would have been way cooler if he transformed to Super Saiyan 3 at that moment.
I thought he was. In the anime, I thought he was because they like drag out like him getting angry. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought, wait a minute, are they about to change it up from the movie and actually have him go Super Saiyan 3?
Now that would have been cool, but they're not thinking about that for some weird reason.
I know, like him not using it, I understand because he's not like a smarter fighter than Goku, but he's more tactical.
Yeah.
So I can see him not using it because he recognizes the inherent flaws of the form.
Yeah.
But I just want to know if he does have access to it. Like that's my big thing. Like, can he use it if he wanted to?
Vegeta, they should have gave Vegeta a line where it's like, that Super Saiyan 3 is good and all, but I don't want to use Super Saiyan 3 because of X, Y, and 3
Right.
and Z. But he never says that at all. So, canonically speaking, I don't think Vegeta actually has access to Super Saiyan 3, unfortunately. But
Yeah, I don't either. There's no evidence in Super of it.
yeah. And if he did, I think they would have kind of showed it back when he was Majin Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Because he went way past his limits. And Super Saiyan 3 is a transformation that pushed the user way past their limits, their natural limits.
Yeah.
Because when Goku was first transformed into a Super Saiyan 3, there even the statement was like, "Oh, you're gonna do the same thing Vegeta did. It didn't really work out," and then he just transformed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Super Saiyan 3 is kind of like I think it's kind of like the Super Saiyan version of like Frieza's 100% full power.
Yeah,
You know,
you
like
can say that.
yeah, like you can take the Super Saiyan power to like this insane degree, but it's going to come with a lot of drawbacks.
Yeah, it's a form that's perfectly used if you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
Because you don't have to worry about all that stress.
It's a form to where you pull it out when you're going to finish a fight quickly.
Exactly.
Because
Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite form, though.
it's a cool looking form.
I just wish it got more love. It only really truly get love in the Future Reborn movie and the Hiruda Gorn movie. Wrath of the Dragon. That's the only time it really truly gets any real love. Outside of the other fan made shit.
Yeah, well, even in the Boo saga, like, which it's understandable because Boo was probably the worst type of opponent to use Super Saiyan 3 against.
Mm-hmm.
Because Boo's regeneration is number one, just insane. Like Boo has some of the most insane regeneration in the entire series.
Yeah.
And also Boo's stamina, like he doesn't have infinite stamina like the androids, but his stamina drains very slowly.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot to actually wear Boo out.
Yeah.
And so when you have a fighter that has insane regeneration, slow draining stamina versus a form where the stamina drains very, very quickly, that's not a good matchup for Super Saiyan 3.
No, it's not. It's not. Kind of wish a character didn't put that much limitations on it though, because it's such a cool form. Oh, but no.
I just wonder, like, did Goku ever master it? Because we don't see it much in Super. We see him use it against Beerus.
Because he doesn't really need it since he has access to God and all the later forms.
I think he showed it off to Future Trunks.
He did, and he showed it off to Kale.
Kefla and Kale.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he never fought in it. He just like, hey, look, this is what I can do, and then he just depowers and then goes straight to fucking God.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets no love in Super.
No, I would have been given Super Saiyan 3. I would have been using Super Saiyan 3 as this is where Goku's really testing his opponents to see exactly how, like, this is the halfway mark. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, so you could keep up with Super Saiyan 3. Well, let's see how you would do against God or Super Saiyan Blue, you
Yeah.
know? But Goku does, he didn't even use it in the fucking Broly movie, and fucking Super Saiyan 3 would have looked great in the Broly movie.
Oh God, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
God,
it would
yeah.
look way better than fucking Super Saiyan Blue. No love.
Although Gogeta Blue is a sexy character.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
I like Gogeta Blue. He was fucking awesome in that fucking movie. Oh, the fucking like the spin kicks he does and the spin punches. Oh, he was so awesome. That was
Dude,
a great fucking moment to be a Dragon Ball fan.
oh my God, if they bring back the Super anime, I want the art style to look like that.
Yeah, Shintani. Definitely get Shintani back on to fucking animate that shit. I think Shintani animated this episode of this past episode of Daima.
Yeah, he animated the fight.
Definitely, you have to get him back. He's such a strong, useful guy for Dragon Ball. You know, I mean, God, this is what Dragon Ball Super should like. The animation production should have been. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
If the animation and production was like this, I think Super wouldn't have as much of a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I've just been enjoying I've been enjoying Daima more than I did Super.
Me too. And I think that's because a lot more is kind of, even though the pacing has been weird, it's been a lot more enjoyable, you know,
Yeah.
than fucking Super. And I fucking defend Super. I defend GT as well. I'm not one of those crazies that's like, oh, GT's better than Super or Super's better than GT and shit. I'm not with all that.
Right. So to wrap up the fight, like after Goku wins, they have like the thing with the cups and the ball and everything,
which I liked.
Yeah, like it was like testing. And what I really love about it is that in Super, one of the
Goku's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Goku, and he is like I feel like they put too much of Monkey D. Luffy's personality into Goku.
That makes a lot of sense.
And
that
I'm
makes
just like,
too much sense.
Guys, Goku is not Luffy.
Yeah, like Goku's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's not a fucking idiot.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's dumb on certain things, but when it comes to fighting, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Like Vegeta's more of a tactical fighter, but just in terms of like martial arts skill and like being able to improvise, Goku's a genius.
Definitely.
Look at even going back to the original Dragon Ball, the way he adapts and stuff to his opponents, like I don't know what Super was thinking making him that dumb.
I don't know either. It's just it's like you said, they try to make him like Monkey D. Luffy, and then I never thought about it until you said it, and it makes sense because One Piece is pretty big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so maybe they're just like, oh, maybe we're trying to get the One Piece crowd to really watch Dragon Ball, because maybe a lot of them are pretty young and at the time never watched any Dragon Ball Z content over there in Japan. So maybe that could be a reason, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not, but I don't know. I never really I don't mind Goku being dumb, but I don't need him to be retarded. You know what I'm saying? I don't need him to not know what a fucking kiss is at the age he's in with fucking children.
That was so stupid. You're telling me that he fucked Chi-Chi and made Gohan and Goten, and he never once kissed her when they were doing that?
And you mean to tell me Chi-Chi never once kiss Goku on the lips, even in like his sleep when he's just waking up or something like that.
Yeah, or on their wedding day.
Like, fuck, there's porn exists in this world. She could have fucking popped on some porn and showed Goku how it's done.
I mean, that's just dumb. Like
It is
you're not
very
gonna
dumb.
show me somebody in a show that has kids and tell me that he's never kissed somebody.
Yeah, I just never. I don't know. And that was a Akira Toriyama joke because it also happened in the manga. I don't know what the fuck Akira was smoking. Maybe Akira just thought that was just the funniest shit. Like, this was something that Akira thought was funny. Like, only Akira thought that shit was funny, but everyone else is like, that is lame. That is dumb.
Yeah, man, it's just it's one of those things. It's one of those jokes that it's like I can see how it could be seen as funny, but it makes Goku look just really stupid.
You know, that joke would have made more sense if it was like Piccolo. Because Piccolo never kissed a woman. Never kissed anyone, right? You would assume, right?
Yeah, because Namekians they're asexual. They spit out eggs.
Exactly. So Piccolo, I can see Piccolo being like confused, don't know what the fuck it is. Like, why you guys are touching lips like that? That's weird, you know?
Yeah, or do it like in the abridged series where I think it was Bulma was explaining like how Trunks got there and Piccolo's like,
Yeah.
oh, gross.
Yeah, something like that. I wonder if Akira Toriyama knows about Dragon Ball Abridged and was trying to make his own Dragon Ball Abridged jokes.
Oh, dude, they know.
Not fully understanding the structure of the jokes and how to land those jokes because it's American. It's basically American jokes.
Yeah, Funimation, Toei.
I know they know.
They all know. So
Yeah,
I'm sure Toriyama knows.
yeah, and definitely because in the last episode 7, was it episode 7 where Goku fought Glorio? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That Goku kept fucking Glorio's name up. That's a fucking Dragon Ball the abridged fucking gag.
Yeah. Well, I could. So to me, it's one of those things where it's like kid Goku, and I know Goku's a kid in this, but like Goku when he was actually mentally a child, like he would do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But we have to remember Goku is a kid now physically, but mentally he's still an adult.
Yeah.
Now, I can't remember, was it this episode or was it last episode where Pansy was asking about like how Goku, like she couldn't understand how Goku was like a father, and like they brought up like him raising kids, and she's like, you know, how did someone like you raise kids? And he's like, well, I really wasn't involved all that much.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the last episode.
And I'm like, like he just gave so much fuel to the people that say Goku is a bad father.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. But when you look at it, it's not that Goku's a bad father. It's more like Chi-Chi's kind of like the head of the house in a way. Right?
Oh yeah,
She's the one that making sure Gohan is that's all her idea. Gohan studying and Goten, she's cooking and all that stuff. That's her idea. Goku's like a big kid, you know. You just want to have fun. You want to train, and he's just having fun with his son. That's just about it. That's just about all that Goku does, other than protecting his family when he needs to protect them.
Which, I mean, so here's the thing about like Goku being a father. If you look at like him being around Gohan, Goku was a good father to Gohan.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like I don't see how anybody could really argue that seriously. Because I mean, yeah, Goku, like there was times when he was absent, he was fucking dead.
Exactly.
I mean,
it wasn't like he wanted to be not there. It just he had no other fucking choice.
And let's not forget, there's a 5-year gap between OG Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and he was with Gohan those entire 5 years.
Yep. Pretty much.
So when you really look at it, Goku was there for most of Gohan's childhood.
Yeah.
Goku's a good dad to Gohan, anyways. Now we get to Goten. Goten's a little bit of a different story.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see him in Super, which is, where we see like him obviously would have the most interaction with Goten because he was dead for the first 7 years of his life.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really see him interact with Goten that much.
Nah, not really. The only time I remember him interacting with Goten was like in the earlier episodes. Was it the earlier episodes where you see Goku being a radish farmer?
Yeah.
And he's with Goten. Goten's helping him out, helps him train a little bit. And that's the only moment I can think of.
Yeah. Other than that,
mm-hmm.
he's not interacting with Goten much. So if people want to talk about like his role as a father when it comes to Goten, I kind of get it.
But at the same time, he is putting food on the table at this time because he has a job as a radish farmer.
I mean, that's true. That's true. But,
so he got other responsibilities that he's not very good at anyway.
Yeah, and then like Hercule gives him a bunch of money, and then he goes off and trains with Beerus and Whis, and I don't know, man. Like I kind of wish they would have done like the original theory about like Goku Black was actually like Goten from a future timeline, and like because that was a theory back in the day.
I now remember those theories. In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they have a what if story where it's Gohan Black.
Gohan Black, and I'm like, oh, it should have been Goten Black.
Yeah, they should have used GT Goten model.
I mean, like that to me, and see, like one of the big things people were saying about like, oh, this is Goten, and it's not actually Goku, it's actually Goten, is because like Goku Black's gi has like the long sleeves, and Goten's gi long sleeves, and I was like, okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but we'll roll with it. But I love that theory because like after they defeated Goten Black, Goku could have looked at like Kid Goten and been like, I got to be more involved in your life and prevent that shit from happening.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, unfortunately, Goten has been looked down on, I guess you could say.
He's been pushed aside.
Yeah, pushed aside. He's very underutilized, like the biggest thing he does is just fuses with fucking Trunks, and that's it.
Yeah.
And Kid Trunks is just lucky that he's connected to future Trunks. Goten doesn't have that.
Yeah, he's just fusion material for Trunks.
Exactly.
Which I get how this happened because originally Gohan in the Buu saga was supposed to take over as main character.
Mm-hmm.
And Goten was supposed to kind of ease people into that by being the Goku replacement.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Goku's not here. Gohan's the main character. But look, we have this little Goku clone called Goten.
Yeah. Goten needed like a Gohan moment where he could be like the hero of an arc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost like a passing of the torch from his brother to him, and Goten take that responsibility, but it never goes there. That's why I like after Dragon Ball Super Heroes, the movie, making it a Piccolo and a Gohan movie was the smartest thing they've ever done. Because now you have a movie that's focusing on characters that are essentially side characters, right? Other than Goku and Vegeta. Maybe to another movie where it's Trunks and Goten, and those characters have to save the day. And then Gotenks can have a moment. Or just fucking Goten can have a moment. I would like to see something like that. Because these are characters that you could do a whole lot more with in the series.
Oh, I would love
that. It happen in fan mangas all the time.
Yeah, I would love to have a movie that focuses just on Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, you kind of you do technically you do have that movie,
Don't you
but it's a
bring it up.
movie that
Don't you bring it
that a
up.
lot of people don't like,
Don't you bring that shit up.
and it's Broly's second coming.
No, it's well, yeah, that one. But I thought you were gonna say Bio Broly.
Oh yeah, totally. Bio Broly. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Ugh.
Bio Broly is technically a Goten and Trunks movie.
I know, man. I actually watched that movie recently.
I own that movie.
I do too. And at the end of it, I was like, yeah, this is as dog shit as I remember.
Mm-hmm. The only good part is seeing Goten and Trunks fighting Bio Broly. Yeah. Especially when Goten is the only one fighting against them, and he's trying his little heart to fucking beat Bio Broly. That's the coolest Goten has ever been.
Yeah, it's the problem with that movie is like it was during that time period where everybody was obsessed with Broly.
Yeah.
And they knew everybody was obsessed with Broly. And they were like, okay, let's try and squeeze one more Broly movie out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like Bio Broly is like the leftover ideas that they had for Broly at the time.
Yeah. It could have been a better movie. Maybe, if they would have had the clone of Broly just be Broly fighting, like it's a clone, and then later on he's morphs, like as the fight goes on and they're doing damage to him, he's slowly transforming into this fucking monster. I think that would have been better.
Yeah, or I mean, just bring back the original Broly again. Like I know he got blasted into the sun, but I don't know. Like maybe
you could have made
survived
him.
it.
Yeah, you could have made him survive that. Like maybe like before he entered the sun, because Broly, he could form that barrier around him, right? Before he fucking got hit into the sun, he quickly formed that barrier, and he would just kind of like push out further into space, and then landed on the fucking the nearest planet with life and oxygen, so he can heal, and then he just did whatever the fuck he wanted on that planet, and came back to Earth to challenge Goku.
Yeah,
and instead he fought fucking Goten and Trunks.
Right. Yeah, I hope that they get a movie, man. Like I think that they've earned it. I think they deserve it.
They definitely do. If you read the last volume of chapters of fucking Dragon Ball Super, it's basically a Trunks before they adapt the superhero movie. It's basically a Trunks and Goten arc.
Yeah,
that's literally all it is. These characters, those two characters work. That you could do something with them.
Yeah, I mean, these are the sons of Goku and Vegeta, for God's sake.
Exactly. And it's not like fucking Gotenks isn't fucking weak, because he's not. Isn't strong, because he's very strong. So you have all of that, and you could just build up. Oh my god, you could build up to Gotenks. Like, oh, I can't wait to see an older Goten. Just don't do that fat joke. Just stop doing that. The fusion failed joke. Or maybe you could do it, but it's like very early in the movie, like they're fucking training and they're just trying to get their dance correct, and they just keep fucking up that way. And you never see Gotenks that you know him as until the final part of the movie where they fucking fought their hearts out. They can't beat the main villain, whoever the main villain is, and so they're like, well, let's do it. And then they fuse, and then it's fucking Gotenks, and then Gotenks have this little fucking Gogeta moment.
I'm trying to think how they could set up a Goten and Trunks movie.
Well, they would have to be going on an adventure. I feel like they should have to. They should. Well, they don't have to, I guess.
Ooh, I got it. Frieza kidnaps Goten and Trunks and tries to brainwash them into serving him, like almost be like a father figure to them.
Yeah.
To turn them against their fathers.
I can see that.
I'm joking, but I mean, that would be pretty dark.
Yeah, it would be pretty dark, but if I'm thinking about Akira Toriyama, I would if I was Akira Toriyama, I would try to find a way to where it turns itself into a bit of a gag.
Well, the thing is, Toriyama's gone.
That's true. And
Oh, yo, hello, we got a super chat coming in from Andrew Rowland. Andrew, what is up, my man?
oh, you're monetized? That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm halfway monetized. I've got super chats and channel memberships, but I don't have the ad revenue yet. I got to get to 1,000 subs to get the ad revenue.
Well, at least you get to get super chats.
199 from Andrew Rowland. Love how Teen Goten looks like Teen Gohan. Does he though? Like in superhero?
Like,
hold up.
Teen Gohan. You mean like the actual Teen Gohan? Boo Saga Gohan, or
I think he means like Cell Saga Gohan.
I don't think he does.
Hold on, let me pull up Goten. Let's see, Goten superhero.
Yeah, he just has long hair. Oh wait.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah, he does have he just has the fucking the hair, the mullet part of his hair going towards the back. I don't know what you would call that.
Yeah, he's got like the Cell Games look. It's just like the back is longer.
I like Goten's outfit here. I'm now really like paying attention to it. I like his outfit, but I kind of wish they would have made his instead of using green, I kind of wish it was a more warmer color.
Yeah,
like a red or an orange.
Yeah. Now I love Trunks' costume.
Oh yeah, Trunks looks good. He looks good.
Trunks' outfit is really nice in this movie.
It makes sense. But he's still young. He got some money. He doesn't live in the country because Goten is just wearing basically essentially country clothes.
I would have liked Goten to get something that stands out a little bit more.
Yeah. Goten, like, it doesn't have to be Goku's outfit, but should be something. Maybe like maybe a male version of what his mom used to wear. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah. Actually,
whatever that would be,
that would be nice.
Yeah,
because like Goten needs something to be like his own style.
Yes, kind of like how Gohan had his own style. Once we get to the Gohan always kind of had his own style, but it's the Cell Saga of Gohan is like the most iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with Piccolo's outfit.
Yeah, with Piccolo's outfit.
But see, that works though because it's a Namekian uniform, but it's on a Saiyan. Like that. Yeah. That's unique.
Yeah. Yeah, Goten needs something that's martial artist, that's very martial artist, but not Goku's. Not something that Goku currently wears or ever wore.
Yeah.
Which is why I said he should have something like something that's like Chi-Chi, the male equivalent to Chi-Chi.
Yeah. I think that would work. I think that would work. That because I mean, he was raised more by Chi-Chi than he was Goku.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that he would take more after his mom's style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, they need to make a Goten Trunks movie. They really do.
Yeah, I mean, bro, these guys need some love, man.
Yeah, they definitely do.
And then I'm trying to think like what kind of transformation they could, because I don't know if they'd give Goten and Trunks unique transformations, but they probably give Goten something new.
I don't think they need to do a new transformation. Maybe bust out a new fucking attack, like a new technique or attack or something that they came up with on their own. Because they're basically tag team partners. You know what I'm saying? So they could come up with something on their own that they do together that doesn't require them to fuse or whatever. That'll be nice. Not everyone. I feel like not everyone needs a new transformation, if that makes sense.
Well, I like what they're doing lately, where they're giving everybody like unique forms instead of having everybody copy paste. because Goku's got Ultra Instinct and nobody else has that. Vegeta has Ultra Ego, nobody else has that. Gohan has Beast, nobody else has that.
Goku has Piccolo has he becomes Orange Piccolo, and Goku becomes Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, and then like Broly has like the Berserk transformation.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Goten should be able to access Super Saiyan Beast in a way, because like we were saying, he's kind of given the shorter end of the stick. But I'm like, he's Goku's and Chi-Chi's son. Shouldn't he be like similar to Gohan in a way in terms of like hidden power?
Goten is more laid back than Gohan, and I'm
That
trying
is true.
I'm trying to think what kind of martial arts concept really focuses on that type of personality, and what would a transformation based off that martial arts concept look like?
Hmm.
And nothing really comes to mind off the top of my head.
Well, he'll have to have something that's a little bit more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Like something that to where his body is more loose, it flows like water in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, kind of like bouncy, kind of.
Like think Jackie Chan in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Got to be more Jackie Channy.
and then like Trunks.
Trunks will be more fucking flashy.
Yeah, it'd be
You
more
know,
flashy. It'd be
he's a
more.
city boy, so he's gonna want to look cool.
He might have a more intellectual like form.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how that would translate fit like in terms of appearance, but I'm not gonna lie though, Goten kind of looks better in Trunks' uniform than Trunks does.
Yeah, they're wearing the same thing, just swap. They just swapped colors.
Yeah. Got another $1.99 super chat from Andrew Rowland.
Whoa!
Shout out to my boy. I think Gotenks will return in the Black Frieza arc. Gotenks versus Black Frieza.
They are. He will definitely return because isn't it? Trunks and Goten left with Vegeta, and I mean, yeah, he's with Vegeta, Piccolo, and not Piccolo, Vegeta and Gohan on Beerus's planet, right? So yeah, that's
No,
definitely
Goten and Trunks? No.
Yeah, I thought they left with him.
No.
No?
No, what it was, there was like a battle royale between Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
And like after they had their big fight, like Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan returned to Earth. And the implication is that the next thing that's going to happen is the end of Z.
Yeah.
Because Pan's at the appropriate age now, and
Yeah.
they're heavily implying from that last chapter in the manga that the next thing is going to be the tournament where Goku meets Oob.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which, if that's the case, it's gonna that means when the manga returns, it's probably going to focus on Oob. Wait a minute, Goten and Trunks came. Hold up, Goten and Trunks came with Vegeta and Go. They were on Beerus's planet.
Oh, so it's right, Andrew? If so, well, yeah, because it's been a while since I read it. Because I don't remember. Oh wait, that's right. That's right. Because those fucking Red Ribbon Army guys were on the same fucking planet. Was on Beerus's planet. And so Goten and Trunks, and the only reason why they got there was because Goku came back to Earth to get Gohan because he felt Gohan's energy, because those guys, those Red Ribbon Army guys, made him angry and he pushed them to fucking to transform into Gohan Beast momentarily. And Trunks and Goten was there with them.
What chapter was this?
This is like this is like the second or third chapter to the final chapter that we got so far of that fucking volume.
Let's see. Wasn't it? Oh, fuck. What chapter is it? Is it like it's like early hundreds, isn't it? Like one.
Yeah, I think it's early hundreds.
Let's see. Chapter 103. Let's
Yeah, that's the chapter that Goten and Gohan and Goku fought. Because also Goten and Trunks fought. They fought Gohan as well. There it goes right there. The image to the right. That's Trump. That's Goten and Gohan fighting.
No, that's Broly.
Oh no, that's Broly. Never mind.
Look at this shit right here. Goku's like, go home, Gohan. Ultra Beast my ass. Fuck you, Dad. Ultra Instinct, more like Ultra It stinks. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Gohan did spar with Trunks and Goten. I vividly remember them fighting. It was like a short fight.
I am completely blanking on this. What the hell? I'm completely... Hold up. Let me go to 102, see what pops up.
Give me a second.
Oh, bottom middle? Hold up. Bottom middle. Let me go back. Okay, that's Gohan versus Broly. That's all of them back on Earth. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let me hold up. Let me. See, that's the thing.
I'm back. What I missed?
I'm gonna see if I can find the actual chapter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I remember that manga. I read the first couple of chapters of that.
What is this?
I forgot the name of it. It was some new manga of some emo guy. He's a samurai. There it goes right there. Kagurabachi. Kagurabachi. It's pretty good. The first few
I like the art style.
It's pretty good. He's got to fight what is it, witches or some shit? Some people use fucking magic. Some fucking wizard or whatever killed his fucking dad, and he uses this special sword that can kill these fucking assholes that have these koi fish that swirls around him. His dad was a blacksmith. I wanted to catch up on it. I haven't read manga in a while on my Shonen Jump app.
Okay, free chapters. Okay, yeah, they still have the last 3 chapters up for free.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's Gohan and Goku's fighting.
Right. Let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, it's too much. They're still fighting. Still fighting. Still fighting. Still fighting.
It's the first time Goku and Gohan actually fought?
Well, I mean, they trained in the time chamber.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, and in the android, 3 years to prepare for the androids.
Yeah. Okay, now they are going to put Broly in there against Gohan. Oh, whoa, yeah, I see what you mean. Down there's Gotenks.
Yep.
So they were on Beerus's planet.
Yeah, I didn't know they. Didn't remember that they fused though. So.
Yeah. Chapter 101, first pages. Okay. I mean, I believe it now because, I mean, yeah, Gotenks is there, so.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me go to chapter.
How did they fuse?
Let me go to chapter 101. Okay, there's the red ribbon.
Mm-hmm. That's when they get kidnapped by Goku.
I'm just completely blanking on all of this. I guess I was so impressed by the battle royale, like I kind of forgot about all the build up to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Trunks looks cool there.
Yeah, I wish they would have done more with the superhero thing they had going on with these two.
Hey, they did. They had they fought some zombies or some shit, some zombie androids. Andrew got a super chat. Oh, you already read that super chat.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, yeah, they fight. Broly, Gohan goes beast.
Mm-hmm. And then that
Goku.
caught Goku's attention.
Yeah.
Yo, Gohan's bed hair is so much better here.
It really is.
The fucking hairstyle he had in Super, and man, that was fucking bad. I was like, ugh.
And they all they all get teleported. Yeah, okay, they were on Barris's planet.
Yep.
True shit.
It's only 6 pages long. Oh no, it's not. I was looking at the wrong thing.
No, it's 48.
Yeah.
And then they fight Gohan. Okay, yeah. Okay, they're clearly Super Saiyans there.
Yeah. I don't think they have access to Super Saiyan 2.
Which is kind of bullshit, to be honest with you.
What? Why do you think it's bullshit?
Because everybody has Super Saiyan 2 at this point. Come on.
I guess so. I feel like Super Saiyan 2, you gotta still work hard for it. But I get what you're saying. Because Goku has it, Future Trunks have it, Vegeta has it, Gohan has it. Yeah.
So they've actually been training.
Mm-hmm. Well, for a second, I thought that was Future Trunks. Wait, what? But no, that's Trunks because his
guys, my future is in danger again. It's like, fuck. Dude, come on now. And then they go.
That's why. And they fucked up Fat Gotenks. That's why he was there. Stop with the Fat Gotenks joke. Do the skinny Gotenks at least once. The old man one, the emancipated.
I want to see like actual fucking real bona fide
Gotenks. Yes, I do too. See.
Listen, if Trunks and Goten are actually going to fight Black Frieza, I'm here for it. Like, let's go.
I'm here for it too. I want to see. There's so much you can do with those two guys that they're just not doing with them. You can have a fight with swords, like in the lore for Dragon Ball Online, that they start a sword training school or some bullshit like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why Goten would have a sword, but it still works, I guess.
Andrew
it makes more sense for Goten to have the power pole.
Super Saiyan 2 only mattered when Gohan did it. I mean, like Super Saiyan, like they used Super Saiyan 2 in the Majin Vegeta versus Goku fight.
Yeah. Super Saiyan 2 was the pinnacle of Super Saiyan at the time until Goku bust out the Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
And it only made sense for Goku and Vegeta after 7 years to achieve Super Saiyan 2. Which
Yeah,
I will say this, it makes sense. It also would make sense as to why Vegeta doesn't have Super Saiyan 3 because there's so many conditions that went into achieving Super Saiyan 3.
that is
Go-
true. That's
Goku
true.
was dead, and fucking Gotenks has the body of two boys,
That's
basically.
true. And
So he could,
I mean, we
yeah,
also got to think like we don't know when Goku and Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan 2.
that's true
We
too.
know it's sometime during the 7 year time period
Mhm.
after Cell, but we don't know exactly when. Like, was it shortly after the Cell games, or did it take them a few years to actually tap into it?
I think it at the earliest, I'll give it 2 years after, about 2 years after the Cell saga, simply because Gohan trained for a little bit less than a year and achieved it, but Gohan had to unlock it through his hidden power within, something that Goku and Vegeta doesn't have. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So Gohan had extra conditions to get to achieve that form. Goku knew it was there, but he could never. He just couldn't get it at the time frame that he was at.
Yeah, I think I think that it at least had to take a couple of years for them to get it because
Yeah.
if Goku thought that he could achieve Super Saiyan 2 against Cell, he would have went
Mhm.
back into the time chamber because he still
Yeah.
had another day that he could have trained. He just refused to do so.
Exactly.
Probably because he knew that even after a year of training in the chamber again, he still wouldn't be able to tap into it.
Yeah, and
But
he probably wouldn't. He probably still wouldn't be even strong enough to go up against Cell, even with
yeah,
that extra year.
but he knew like Gohan's rage could
Hmm.
like basically act as like leapfrog him to that level,
Yes. Yes.
and that's essentially what happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would assume like it was probably 2 or 3 years at least that
Yeah.
it took them
I
to
think it
achieve
would have
it.
took Vegeta a bit longer, simply because Vegeta never mastered Super Saiyan yet.
Right.
You know, he haven't had the mastered form of it. He still had grade 2
That's
and
true.
grade 3. You
That's
know,
true.
so Vegeta would have to have fucking mastered that form and then worked his way up to grinding to fucking Super Saiyan 2.
Which really speaks to like Gohan's like potential because as a
Yep.
child, like he was able to just through his rage alone, he was able to tap into a form that would have taken everybody else
Hmm.
multiple years after that to achieve.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god! You know what would be a fucking cool form for Goten and Trunks? Like Goten and Trunks tap into their own version of Super Saiyan. Basically, Beast is probably that his own version of Super Saiyan, but but if each of them they focus on different qualities, like Trunks, like Vegeta, not Vegeta, like Trunks is more speed based. Like he's a lot faster. Like they're not super strong, but they have an extra ability to it. So Trunks is like the Flash. Fucking Goten is like I don't fucking know something. I'll think of something, but maybe Goten is able to absorb energy and just shoot it right back out at motherfuckers or something like that. Something unique other than just like a power up, you know?
Yeah.
Like a speed, like think of a speedy super, like because I always kind of looked at Super Saiyan 3 as kind of like also like a speedy Super Saiyan, but it's more than that because of the extra strength. So basically, they get the speed of Super Saiyan 3, but they lack like the strength. Like their strength's probably like still the same.
I think it was stated in the guidebooks that Super Saiyan 3 essentially draws out the user's key to like its max potential.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So it's like really key focus.
Yeah.
Whereas Super Saiyan 2 seems to be like balancing strength and speed perfectly. Because that was
Hmm.
the problem with Super Saiyan Grade 3 is that it was really powerful, but it lacks speed.
Yeah. And what's the point of speed if you can't hit your target?
I love
I
that
mean
from Cell.
strength. What's the point of strength if you can't hit your target? Not speed.
I love that from Cell because he was basically like, um, indeed, your power does surpass my own, but you have no chance of defeating me. What good is all that power if you can't even land a single hit on your opponent?
That's a decent sell.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey,
Andrew!
yeah, I'll only be here for like a little bit, before I have to clock out, so to get, and get off.
All right.
What you think about this episode, Andrew?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Again, we're finally getting somewhere. Um, hopefully in the next episode, our team finally groups up, and maybe for Tamagotchi, too, maybe have Vegeta take a swing at it.
I think what ought to happen is, I think since Goku dealt with Tamagami 3, Piccolo should deal with one of them, and then Vegeta should deal with the other one.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see.
Yeah. You guys were talking about, Super Saiyan 3, and like I mentioned in the comments, that Vegeta did not pursue Super Saiyan 3 because he saw a major flaw in that form when Goku used it, because in Super Saiyan 3, it's a very flawed form where it drains your energy way too quickly.
Yeah, we were talking about that towards the beginning of the stream, but the rumor is he's actually going to achieve it in Daima.
Yeah, I would like to see that. Maybe like Kid Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3. I think that would be very interesting to see.
Yo, I just realized maybe he does achieve it because of Bulma. Like something happens with Bulma because she is in the demon realm.
That is true.
Are we gonna have another moment where like Goma slaps the shit out of Bulma and Vegeta's like, "That's my Bulma! That's my Bulma!"
Yeah, that'll be
something like that may happen.
Yeah, that also in that Dragon Ball Super chapter, when Goten and Trunks tried to fuse again, and they fucked it up, and Vegeta straight up tells them yeah, guys, don't rely on fusion. You guys need to get stronger individually.
Oh yeah, fusion is good, but for Goten and Trunks, it's kind of a crux.
Yeah, they go into it way too early and way too easily.
Yeah, it's like that's their default, is to just fuse.
I don't know about easily anymore because they obviously lost touch with it.
Dude, that's just Toriyama refusing to show us a teen Gotenks.
Yeah. Speaking of fusion, okay, someone made a fan art of a possibility that we might not get a fusion with of Goku and Vegeta, but
I'll be back.
But an actually good version of Zamasu. A fusion a fusion of Goku and Shin.
Oh, that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
And and kind of like how evil Zamasu unlocks a Super Saiyan Rose, maybe like a new color of Super Saiyan, maybe like Super Saiyan Orange.
Ooh. Yeah. Now I'm picturing the Shin and Goku fusion.
I have the picture. Let me see if I saved it, and I'll send it to you in a DM.
Can you imagine them doing the speech like the few Zamasu did when he first showed up, but it's like a Goku version of it, and it's like, "Feed me, fight with me, all hell," or "I'm hungry."
Oh, okay, I sent it to you.
Okay, let me.
I sent it to you on Twitter.
Okay, give me a sec.
With a mysterious key that can't be sensed, a new deity is born. Mahoku, the trickster.
Maybe that's why they gave Supreme Kai a different name.
Yeah.
All right.
And it actually looks cool.
fuck. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna have to switch screens real quick. Hold up. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go.
That looks cool.
That does honestly, yeah, that looks cool. And I could see it too because Goku and Shin have been bonding like crazy.
Yeah, like they really get along.
Yeah, I mean, I love their banter. I love the chemistry.
Yeah,
Like they have really actually like. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they're kind of a really good duo together.
yeah. And the orange and light blue, or maybe it's purple. Like those two colors, like actually work. Work very well together.
It again, like this idea of like a good version of Fusamasu. Feed me, fight with me. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Yeah, but now, like, Nahoku, the trickster.
Yo, Ruby, what do you think about this?
I think he went away for a bit.
Oh, well, he's not muted.
Yeah, like he probably had to step out for a second.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought he was still here because it's not showing his mic is muted. Yeah, I'd be down for this for sure, man. Like this would be sick.
Oh, he put a comment. Yes, they are a good duo. That's why I believe they will fuse together. Oh, that's Ruby King DBZ. I don't know if that's a different person.
No. That's the same person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they showed they only brought like they only bought 2 of those bugs.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
They should have bought more, but hey, what do I know?
But I'm telling you though, like I would not be against this at all. Like Goku and Shin fusing, because I have absolutely loved them together on screen.
Oh, like that's probably what they're going to have to do in order to face this new Boo.
What if? Yeah, they could, or
just imagine. Just imagine, where Goku's like, where Goku's like, oh, Vegeta, we have to fuse again, but we have to use these buffs. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, Shin, do you want to do it? Okay.
Imagine if like you get like Degasu and Arensu fusing.
Oh, the 2
Shin siblings.
Yeah. Maybe. But
what if this happens? What if this happens? We get this new Majin Buu, and he absorbs Degasu and Arensu.
Oh, that would be so cool. I can see what she sees. I can feel what she feels.
Like that would actually be poetic, especially if Arensu gets absorbed. I mean,
yeah.
Like
well, this Boo is gonna be more controllable, so like she probably would force it to do it. Either that, or there was an error. There was an error in the spell, and somehow the new Boo, somehow the new Boo's will was strong enough to break, and just like Babidi, like gets absorbed, by its own creation.
Yeah. Well, since we're on the topic of it, I guess I'll go ahead and go to the second half of the episode, and that is, of course, we got information on Majin Buu, some new information on Buu, and let me go ahead. I'm gonna go back to the thumbnail. Yeah, well, also on old Buu, like we just got new lore and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me go back to the thumbnail. So we learned in this episode that Toriyama has retconned Boo's origin
Again.
In the original anime and manga, it was said that Bobity's father, created Boo. Then Toriyama came out with the interview about 15 years ago where he said, well, actually, Boo has existed since time immemorial. And he would go through periods of being awake and then hibernating. And all Bibbidi did was figure out the spell to bring Boo out of his hibernation.
And to seal him away.
Yeah, and now we get the reveal that actually Boo is not this primordial entity, and he was not created by Bibbidi. He was created by the witch that you see on screen, which is named Marva.
Yeah.
And she's got like the Majin symbol on her. And first of all, like this witch gives me like fortune teller Baba vibes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you caught that too.
Yeah, she's like an evil fortune teller Baba.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like this character has got to be more important later on because, I mean, not just in creating this Boo, because if she has the ability to create fighters like Majin Buu, that's an insane ability. Because think about how dangerous Boo was. And like, if she is able to create fighters like that, like, her magic is absurdly broken.
Yeah.
I mean, Boo's no joke. I mean, I know, like, in Super and stuff, like, we get into all the God stuff and everything, but to this day, Boo's regeneration is the best in the series.
Mm-hmm.
So, if she's creating fighters like Boo, I mean, who is this woman? Like, I mean, it's insane. Like, so, and honestly, what I could see, I was thinking about this too over the weekend. She says like this Boo is going to be more controllable than the original Majin Buu. But what if she's being sly about that? When she says that this Boo is going to be more controllable, she doesn't mean that Arenzu is going to be able to control this Boo. She means that she's going to have control over this Boo.
Well, yeah, but wasn't the final ingredient like her saliva or something?
Yeah, but that could have, like, she could have just been tricking her. Like, the saliva may not have any effect at all. She may just be using that to fool Arenzu. I mean, think about this. Like, imagine like it's a Super 17 situation where Dr. Giro thought that he had control over Super 17, but Dr. Mew actually programmed him to only obey himself.
Okay.
So it could be a situation like that where Arenzu thinks she has control over this new Majin Buu, but then Marva's like, actually, I designed the spell to where this new Boo only listens to me.
Therefore, the new Boo is going to tentacle hentai you.
And then, and then Dr. Arenzu's like, Nani?
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 Nani? No. But I'm the dummy mommy. The dummy mommy. Sorry, what you guys was talking about? I was so distracted with some other shit that I had to take care of, and then Yumegaka gave me a fucking voice message that I wanted to listen to real quick.
Well, we were talking about like the new Boo. So, well, just general speculation, but going off of what we were just talking about, I mean, because think about it, if Marva's able to create entities like Boo, why hasn't she tried to become the Demon King herself? Or Demon Queen?
Maybe Boo was an accident.
Well, she did say Boo is a fluke.
There you go. And so she doesn't know exactly how she did it. How she created them.
Well, fluke is kind of vague. A fluke can mean like it was flawed.
Well, yeah, Boo was clearly flawed because he was uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe she feared that if she created another Boo, she couldn't control it.
Well, apparently she's figured it out. And I mean, if she's figured it out, she might use this Boo to take over the demon realm herself.
Perhaps. Or maybe she's not that type of person. Maybe that's not her ambition.
Well, maybe. I mean, I'm just thinking like, if I was, maybe this
Because
says
she
more
seems
about.
like a recluse. She seems like a recluse, witch, you know.
But then why is she making these entities for people like Bibbidi and Arensu? Like, what is she getting out? Like she. Yeah.
They don't kill her. That's what she gets.
Oh, you're breaking up hardcore. Andrew.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're good now. And now we can't hear you at all.
I can hear
Okay,
him.
I guess I'll. Yeah, like I was saying that, like, maybe she goes like full abridged popo and say because fuck them.
Maybe, but I'm just wondering what she's getting out of this. Like, I mean,
she just wants to make shit.
Yeah, that's could just be it. She just want to make shit. She doesn't really want anything out of it, or maybe she does get something out of it. Maybe she does get paid. It just whatever their currency is, they just don't mention it.
Watching Boo absorb people is my fetish. Okay, well, that's all right.
It could be that. Who knows? It could be a million and one things. I think she's just a recluse, like an old school witch. She's a because witches aren't really trying. I mean, there are witches that do take control and rule and be like a queen or some shit, but most witches are kind of like alone in the woods doing their own thing, you know, until two little fucking twins come walking by and they start trying to eat them.
Maybe I think she's gonna do some sly shit. I don't trust her.
I don't think so. I think it's all Arensu. I think we have our fucking three big villains: Arensu, Goma, and the other brother that I can't fucking remember.
Some demons.
Degasu. There you
go. Some demons just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, maybe. You also have to consider the fact that, I mean, according to Arensu, like when Boo was first created, he ran like rampant across the demon world. So
that makes sense.
Did they never trace back his? I mean, I guess they never traced back his creation to Marva, because
they haven't, because everyone believed that it was Bibbidi that created him.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobbidi. Yeah, Bibbidi. Bibbidi, Bobbidi. Yeah, Bibbidi.
Where did she learn to create things like Boo?
Who knows? And I don't care.
I do. I have to. Like, it's gonna rack my brain until I figure this out.
Well, she is a witch, and you can say that a witch is a magical scientist, and she probably was testing some things out, and bada bing, bada boom.
I don't know why. Why does Dr. Giro make androids? Just
because he's super smart. But I mean, like we know how Cell was created. Like, gathering the cells of the strongest fighters, the computer synthesized them into a new organism. Like we know how that works. But magic is a little more complicated. Like, what's the ingredients you mix together to get a Boo?
Well, I think I think you're thinking too hard about that. You could have just said it.
I mean,
it's magic.
Like what? Like can I?
It's magic.
Can I
don't have to explain it.
Can I get a cauldron and find the ingredients and make my own Boo? Like, can I do that?
I don't think.
Probably.
Am I gonna mix it? Am I gonna mix it all up and little pink guy's gonna pop out?
But speaking of Cell, like, okay, so we have Dr. Hedo be part of the be part of the good guys now. Imagine for the Black Frieza arc, Dr. Hedo creates perfect Cell Max.
I don't think because Dr. Hedo was reluctant. Reluctant. Oh God, I can't talk. He was hesitant to make Cell Max in the first place.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but he was kind of forced to use his his grandfather's but he was forced to use his grandfather's like blueprints and all that. But if he made perfect Cell Max his way, and kind of give him like a superhero aesthetic that he loves to do, then I think he would do it.
maybe. I just don't think he's interested in Cell.
Most likely he'll just make another Gamma.
Yeah, like I could see that. Like I think it would.
Own creation.
What's after Gamma in the Greek alphabet?
Is
it Beta?
Beta, Alpha.
No,
Alpha's first.
Alpha, Beta are the first three. Maybe Gamma is the third one. I can't remember what's after that.
It's not Delta, is it?
It's probably Delta.
It's Echo.
Yeah, but that'll be cool. Like he makes a new superhero android called Delta. So we have Gamma and Delta.
Yeah.
And it'll be fucking awesome if he is modeled after Android 16. Android 16 is alive! Yay!
That would be some fan service.
I mean, why not?
Now, since we are talking about like the boos, like I've actually heard that there might be two new Majin Boos in this.
Oh, there'll be twins.
Because remember,
maybe twins, yeah.
Well, no, because remember, I'm thinking what's going to happen is because remember, Rensu said like the last one they created couldn't even defeat her, so there might be a prototype out there, and then there's going to be like this new Boo they're creating right now, and I've heard the names might be Majin Ku and Majin Do.
Kudu.
So
Could do.
But I'm willing to bet the new Boo absorbs the old Boo.
That could happen.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah, because like this feels like Boo Saga Part 2.
I mean, it pretty much is because if you look, like we've had Resurrection F, which is Frieza coming back. We had Superhero, which is like a new version of Cell. And now we're getting a redux of the Boo Saga with Daima.
Yeah.
That's true.
Broly, obviously it's based on the original Broly, but it's just meant to canonize Broly.
Yeah.
And
people out there still want Cooler, man. They still want Cooler.
I was about to say that like they could canonize Cooler, but I don't see them doing that.
I think if they do, like if they're going to do it right now, is the best opportunity because we know that Frieza was training to achieve his Black Frieza form.
Oh, so he would have to have a partner.
That's the idea. That's the idea some people are throwing out there that that when Frieza was training, he was training with his brother. He was training with Cooler.
That will be sick. And Cooler gets like gets a colored form, but it's silver instead of gold.
Why would Frieza even train with Cooler though? Or because they seem like they don't like each other.
That's movie Cooler
though. That is true.
Canon,
that is cool.
Because in canon, Cooler doesn't really exist. So,
right.
So they don't have to like really hate each other. But they could have sort of like a Goku and Vegeta rivalry, and and Frieza has learned that training does have benefits. So maybe he's somehow convinced Cooler to train with him, and Cooler like achieves his quote unquote golden form, but it's silver instead of gold.
Or think about this: what if Cooler's the black sheep of the family?
Yeah. So
what if like King Cold was
so it's kind of a switch.
Yeah. What if King Cold was disappointed in Cooler for some reason and basically abandoned him?
Wasn't that always? No, wait. No, wait. Wasn't that? No, wait. That was always the case.
No. He didn't abandon Cooler. It's just Frieza was his favorite, but he still like Cooler was still part of King Cold's empire.
He was.
Because Cooler had his own squadron.
He owned his own planets.
Yeah, it's just Frieza was the spoiled little brat of the family.
Right. His little pink princess.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like he, I think he even at one point refers to Frieza as being a spoiled brat, and that father, like he says, like father doted on him too much.
Yeah, because he berates. He sort of like berates Frieza. Well, not really, because Frieza was in there. When Frieza blows up planet fucking Vegeta, and Sal's was like, should we go and shoot down that fucking ship that's escaping? He's like, nah, fuck that.
Let it go.
Cleared his own mess.
Yeah.
And if it comes back to bite him, that's his fault.
But yeah, like Cooler was never abandoned by his family, because the whole reason he went to Earth was to avenge his family's honor. Like he found it shameful that Goku was able to kill his family.
A stupid monkey killed my brother.
Kind of makes Cooler not seem that evil when you think about it.
Well, I mean, he is evil. Like,
he's evil, but he's not. Cooler never struck me as being as cruel as Frieza.
I mean, he straight up said right before he launched his final attack in the first Cooler film, he said like, only I am worthy to decide who lives and who dies.
Yeah, he does that. He does say that.
So I mean, like that whole family is cruel.
Yeah. He's just not childish like Frieza. That's what it really is.
So before I throw this thing, did my brother Frieza ever do this? Yeah, but his was smaller. Knew it! Ha! I love that joke.
Cooler's so badass.
Yeah, I'm not like if there's any movie villain I think could really work in canon, it's Cooler.
Yeah. I just don't want him to change his design. You know what I mean?
Cooler design. I don't really think they will change his design. Mm-hmm. Like at the very least, he'll look similar to like Frost or something. Like at the very least.
Like you might see his first form.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Like you mean a first form that is similar to Frieza's?
Yeah, the little impish form that Frieza has.
What if they brought Cooler back, but like how they tried to play up Frost as being the the good Frieza, basically, like he was a good Frieza. What if they bring Cooler into canon and like he actually is legitimately like a good person?
I would like that.
Yeah, he's like honorable or something. But he doesn't really join the team. Maybe sort of make him like he's really independent. Sort of like a Piccolo 2.0.
I could see that.
He'll only show up when he's needed.
I could see that. All right, so let's get back to Daima, because I'm going to probably wrap this up in about 15 minutes or so at 11.
Okay.
So, yeah, like the rec, like, so here's the thing. I'm cool with this retcon because that interview was an interview. It was never stated in any kind of like actual official story. The whole thing about boobing this primordial entity or whatever. So this doesn't bother me that much. It really doesn't. It is. I mean, I want to know what the deal with this fucking witch is, man. Like she's gotta be like fucking just incredible if she's able to do shit like this. Because making a boo is like insane.
I
And
just think that she's just a recluse witch
and then
that just takes her own commissions.
Also keep in mind, like when Boo was first created, he ran rampant across the demon realm.
Yeah.
So was that like maybe that's why the Glen left is because they were fleeing from Boo?
Maybe so.
Because I mean, maybe like, what if Bibbidi like has some kind of like vendetta against the Glen?
Could he? I mean,
we know he was targeting the Supreme Kais.
yes,
Because there's the flashback where obviously Boo absorbs South Supreme Kai and absorbs the Grand Supreme Kai. So we know that like that was one of his targets. But what if he like really just has something against the Glens?
what would that be?
I don't know.
What would something be like? Maybe they fucking killed some of his people, or maybe they were the original rulers of the demon realm until after Boo took them out, and then fucking Deborah and the other guys just took their place.
Mate, I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's like a Frieza type of thing, like with the Saiyans, where he's just racist against Glens.
It could just be that.
You
Racism is a powerful motivator.
You filthy plant people.
Filthy plant people. Oh, you guys go on trees. That's unnatural.
You don't come out of a woman's vagina. You grow on trees. That's unnatural.
There you go. That's his reason. He's racist against people who are fucking born from plants. Fruits are meant to be eaten.
Fruits are meant to be eaten. They're not meant to be gods.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's 45 degrees outside. Jesus.
Bro, I know it's like I'm actually interested to see how much it snowed outside. I haven't looked, but like it could be. I mean, I'm not against it. Like I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Oh wow, you guys fucking canceled work for snow because of snow?
I mean, we do for ice.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's bad enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna get out on a fucking icy road and kill myself to get to work. Fuck that.
I've driven on an icy roll in an 18-wheeler.
Fuck that.
I was driving pretty slow. I don't like snow. I really don't.
I mean, I do know the schools around here are on a 2-hour delay.
What, a 2-hour delay?
Yeah.
Oh, to give enough time to announce that school's going to be canceled.
Well, to see how bad it's going.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Andrew?
Okay. Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, because like I switched inputs, and it like muted me for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. You're home now?
No, I'm at Walmart right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's beating up an old lady in order to get a cheap television.
You shouldn't steal from Walmart because that is bad. Okay.
Look, Grandma, why do you even need this TV? You're gonna be dead in 6 months, anyways.
Yeah, but I need it for my grandson.
I need it to watch my stories. You can't watch your stories when you're 6 feet under, bitch.
You're gonna be a story.
I was just going to say
bring it on,
that.
Grandma. Bring it on, Grandma. We can both meet God today.
We'll just go to God's court then. We'll just go to God's court then.
So what's going to happen in the next episode? Someone's going to steal the Dragon Ball from Goku?
That's what it's. So what I predict is going to happen is somebody's going to try and steal the Dragon Ball, and then like it looks like they're going to get away, and then that's when Vegeta and Piccolo are going to jump in and they're going to stop the thief, and that's how they're all going to. That's how they're all going to meet up. Like that's what I think is going to happen.
I think they're going to confuse Vegeta for Goku.
Probably, but yeah, like they just took, the first Dragon Ball, so word is gonna get out, real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to bring it back to the fusion thing, but
show him the picture, Jesker.
I actually seen it.
Yeah.
I actually seen it. If Goku may not fuse with Kaioshin, but instead with Glorio.
Huh.
Probably.
Maybe because, like, I mean, I've been saying it this whole time. Like, Glorio is going to be like a scoundrel with the heart of gold. Yeah, he's gonna be Han Solo.
Yeah,
like he's gonna do some shady shit. He's gonna do some underhanded shit, but we're gonna find out. Oh, like he's actually a good guy all along.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like his official art is him doing the actual Han Solo pose.
Yeah, that's true. I think one of the things that Glorio may be trying to do is because if you notice, like when he talks about the Glend, like he talks about like, oh, of course your esteemed race would never lower yourselves to visit the third demon world.
Mm-hmm.
So
classism.
I think what he may be trying to do is he may be trying to break down the divide between the three demon worlds.
Yeah.
And he thinks Arenzu will do that like once she becomes the Demon King.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he's going to do it. Look at those boobies.
And he might
I'll make her my queen any day.
And he might also be trying to destroy the separation between the demon realm and the regular universe.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Earth.
Well, I mean, that would be in the regular universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he which I think is a noble goal because there's a lot of classism and there's there's also like a lot of oppression in the demon realm.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what he's trying to do, like that's a noble goal, but he's like doing some underhanded shit to get there.
Yeah. We're gonna get one go on the channel.
And there's also like a bit of racism in the story as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't have pointy ears.
Yeah.
You're a round eater, you fuck.
Huh?
You're a round ear, you fuck. You have round ears. Your ears aren't pointy like normal folks.
Hey boy, we don't like you round ear taps around here. Why don't you get back in your aeroplane and back the fuck up, boy?
While we also steal your plane.
It's a sundown town over there. The whole demon realm is a sundown town.
Hey boy, we got this whip right here for you. My name is Goku. Your name is Kakarot, boy.
Son, Goku, Kakarot.
I said, what's your name?
Oh, guess what I've learned today, Jesker? Actually, a couple of days ago.
What's that?
I learned that Yakub is actually in Black Dynamite.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, the movie or the animated show?
The animated show.
Okay, I really gotta rewatch those.
I do too.
I will forever hate Cynic for bringing up the Yakub shit.
I love him for that. That shit is amazing. I'm going to buy the Bible. We're going to read it.
No,
Chapter
we're
by
fucking
chapter.
Fuck no. Fuck
We're going to
that.
convert everyone into believing in the graceful power of Yakub.
The One Piece was the Yakub that we worshipped along the way.
I may even put Yakub in Angel Fight.
No, yeah. Well,
God damn it.
I'm not buying that book.
I said I may. That's not a guarantee.
No, no, make him a villain.
Yakub probably could be a good villain. Maybe not an Angel Fighter. Wouldn't make. He honestly would not fit in that fucking story at all. I just got finished writing about a fucking goth punk witch dude fucking playing guitar and zapping kids to be sacrificed to this tranny fucking witch bitch.
Sounds like some Oscar level material right there.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's pretty good. I think so. Well, at least this is just the first draft. When I get back to it, because I was thinking about like, I gotta do certain things, and got certain things that make this punk rockster. His name's Alistair. He's named after Alistair Crowley. I made him summon like a Stan, like kind of being, kind of like a ghost. Like it has a ghost tail. And his upper body is just a torso with big buff, wears a mask, got a big old torso. It's fucking rocking his head. I mean, banging his head, you know. And he's using it to pummel motherfuckers to the ground. He's a bad guy, by the way.
I'm going to utilize, you know, I'm going to utilize the Anunnaki in my series.
I'm actually doing something like that too. I've always had it planned, but I just haven't wrote it out yet because the angels, they're actual angels, but they're also I'm also playing on the idea of ancient aliens type shit.
Ruby. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, we have to contact the author of Dan to Dan and get the Anunnaki in the manga.
We're not. No, fuck Dan to Dan.
You don't like Dan to Dan?
No, that first. No, I listen. When the old bitch said, "I'm gonna gobble up your penis," I'm like,
that was funny.
Nope, I'm done. Nope.
You gotta watch the. Have you watched the 3 episodes?
No, I saw that and I was out, man. Listen, look, man.
It's meant to be a joke.
You don't even see her gobble his dick.
I have watched anime for pretty much my entire life. I have seen and accepted some weird shit, but that's my limit. When you start joking about gobbling dick, eating dick, ripping off cock,
it's called. It's cultural, Jesker.
You don't joke about taking away a man's manhood.
But Devil Man literally has a scene, not
Devil Man.
They literally have a scene where he rips some titties off and eat them like apples.
And guess what? Devil Man Crybaby is garbage too.
But that's not Devil Man Crybaby. This is Ammon Apocalypse, which is far superior.
I know, man. Like I accept a lot of crazy shit in anime. I'm not accepting that.
You gotta watch. It's so good. He gets his dick back.
Okay, well, why we got 2 Andrews?
Oh God, it's close.
All right, yeah. Other Andrew's getting kicked. Fuck other Andrew.
But anyway, he gets his penis back.
And his balls.
Well, they're still looking for the other ball.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but trust me, dude. Like the anime series is actually really good. Like the characters are very well written. It's really funny. Like if you could just get behind that, like I think you'll be interested in the series.
Do you like Fooly Cooley?
Yeah, I like Fooly Cooley.
It's Fooly
Then
Cooley.
you'll like this.
It is literally. I won't think literally. I'm over exaggerating, but it's basically Fooly Cooley, a coming of age story of a girl that believed in ghosts. Well, she didn't believe in ghosts originally, and a boy who believes in aliens.
I've come to a lot as I age, but that's a different story.
The only criticism I have of this of Dan to Dan is that they're focusing too much on the yokai aspect of the show, and they're not doing enough of like the cryptids. Like the only cryptid we see is Nessie, like the Loch Ness monster.
That's not true. Actually,
they need to bring in things like. They need to bring in things, like the Chupacabra or Mothman, Slender Man.
Actually, that's not true because you remember the fucking sumo wrestler ghost thing? That's a cryptid. That's the fucking Flatwood monster.
Yeah.
So
but they also need to bring in Bigfoot.
So it's like the main love interest. Like, is it like a younger boy, older girl type of thing, like a Fooly Cooley or?
No, they're both kids. They're both teenagers.
Yeah,
but the grandma's hot.
They're both the same age and in the same grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the grandma's hot though.
I think they're like high school level.
Because here's the thing.
That's a hot grandma.
I've always that's fucked up, Ruby. I've always been interested in like the dynamic of like a younger guy and then like an older girl, like a Goku.
So a Shinji,
like a Goku.
Oh,
Bulma
so you're
type.
one of those.
Hold up, like a Goku Bulma type of thing, where it's not like a massive age gap, but she like. I just think that type of dynamic in romance has been sorely underutilized.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but no, they're about the same age. It's more like popular girl who's pretty hot that boys want to bang, and nerdy unpopular boy with no friends coming together.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. Like I like that moment where like the older girl like doesn't really see him as a love interest to begin with, even though he kind of sees her that way. But then there's like a moment like later on in the series where he gets like uber powerful, and then like he like matures, like and then she has a moment she's like, holy shit! Like,
he's kind of hot.
Yeah, like he's not that kid when I first met him anymore.
But like,
he's
grown. Way further on in the manga, that actually happens. Where they start to see each other as lovers. But they just won't. But they just won't say it. But
it's a will they won't thing right now.
Yeah. But like in the first episode, it's established that Momo has a crush on like a real life actor. And this geeky kid
has the same name.
Yeah, has like the exact same name as the actor, and he even says like a famous line like, I'm an awkward guy, and like that like turns her on.
That's just fucking weird.
It's not weird. You gotta watch it. It's so good.
Like you guys are not doing much.
Me and Andrew are telling you that it is so fucking good. He gets the power of the granny, a turbo granny, the bitch that bites his dick
form
off.
Is awesome. His turbo granny form is amazing.
Yeah, he got red eyes. His hair turns white with fucking highlights. He's fucking
like,
fat.
I'm literally having to grip my crotch because I'm scared to death of the granny.
You don't even see her bite his dick off.
I don't. That almost makes it worse because now I have to imagine the horror.
No, you don't.
Oh man, no, you don't mess with a man's dick.
It's so good, especially when you get to fucking episode 7.
Yeah, episode 7 is a tearjerker.
I really just want people to watch episode 6 and 7 because oh god, they're so fucking good. It just elevates the show even further beyond. Oh my god, it's so sad. Oh my! It's about a fucking mother who was trying her best to raise her daughter. She's a single mother. She's doing all this, working multiple jobs, teaching her ballerina lessons, and she was a whore.
You have to point out that she's a prostitute.
She's a whore. That's right. She's a prostitute. And then these fucking thugs come in and fucking kidnap the baby because she couldn't make the payment or some bullshit. And so she fucking kills herself.
And what's even more fucked up is that we, like to this day, we don't know what happened to the daughter. We
don't
have no
know.
idea.
We don't know. And when she killed herself, she's reborn as a fucking yokai or whatever, right? Or a ghost or whatever. And the girl, I forgot her name, the girl with the pink hair.
She's like roaming the earth, looking for her daughter.
Yeah, and she bumps into the girl with the pink hair. She's like, "Are you my mommy?" She's like, "Oh, I'm your mommy," because she doesn't remember all of her past. And so she just obsessed over this girl with the pink hair, but she couldn't see her anymore after that. And when she was finally able to see her, she's like, "Oh, my daughter, she sees me now." She's just after. And the fight with her is so fucking good. The animation is so fucking good. Just
the animation,
watch it.
The animation is really top notch. Like throughout all the 9 episodes that have been released, the animation has always been consistently great.
Yes, it has. God, it's so good. Jesker, you gotta watch it. If you don't watch it, I'll bite your dick off.
That will be the last dick you ever put in your mouth, Ruby. I can guarantee you do some shit like that. I can guarantee that will be the last dick that you ever put in your mouth.
It'll be my first and last.
I'll take you out. I'll take you out, and then I'll take myself out because I ain't living in this world without a dick. That's not happening. I'm not living in this world without a dick.
But if you had your dick bitten off and you can get it back, would you try your damnedest to get your dick back?
Yes.
And okay, so you gotta watch this. See, you can relate to the main character already.
Well, that goes for every guy. Of course, if
that's why you gotta watch it,
and you get a chance to get your dick back, get it reattached, and make it somewhat useful again. Hell yes. There's very few causes in this world that are worth fighting for more than that.
Exactly. And there's a hot granny in it.
There's no such thing as a hot granny, man.
Oh, there's no such thing as a hot granny. I'm going to show you this granny.
No.
It's not Turbo Granny. It's the main girl's granny.
I'm trying to think. Is there like any grandma?
I do not. And I do not know why Japan keeps trying to make grandmas hot. Like, I don't know why. First Tsunade and now her. Like, I mean,
it's better than the lolly stuff, that's for sure.
It's way better than all this stuff. I don't mind old ladies being hot in anime. There's some hot old ladies in real life.
Oh yeah.
Guess we know what you're into, Ruby.
Oh yeah, you know it. I'm super into Elvira. Elvira is hot as fuck still till this day.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Yeah.
She's just a lesbian, that's all.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's a lesbian.
She is?
I believe she is. Yeah, she's a lesbo. I think. I could be wrong.
Boo, she's not hot anymore.
All right, hold up. I'm about to post it in the group chat. The anime group chat. Come on.
I just sent it to him through direct message.
Oh yeah, I could have just did that. Well, I already fucking posted the image. Now everybody's gonna think I'm a bigger weeb than before. Where are you, Jesker? Oh, there you are.
And those freaking.
Oh, Jesker, your goddamn DMs are closed. I can't send you anything.
Wait, they are?
Yeah, they are. I'm following you and everything.
Okay, I need to go into my settings. I'll fix that later.
All right, just go to CG Church and you'll see the hot grandma.
Yeah, I see. I see the hot. Hold on, let me pull up hot grandma.
Show the audience.
Messiah say ghosts are not real. Yeah, well, aliens aren't either. Oh yeah, well, how do you explain that?
Tell me you
Sean,
wouldn't
back
smash
again.
that hot granny. She doesn't even look like a granny.
Yeah. Yo, you would not know. Like that was Momo's grandma, until she says it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not into gifts.
They're trying to find all excuses. She's hot.
That I am not into gilfs.
God damn it, Jessica.
Milfs, okay. Gilfs, no, man. Listen, there comes a point in every human's life where they stop getting horny and they stop having sex, and that's when you're a grandma or a grandpa. It's
So you
over.
wouldn't smash Elvira?
Probably not. No,
But Elvira's hot.
no, she's too old.
What about Selma Hayek?
Who?
Selma Hayek?
Who's that?
You ever seen Till Dusk Till Dawn?
No,
No.
You never seen Until Dusk Till Dawn?
no,
Really?
No.
no.
Okay, let me think of another celebrity. Dolly?
Man, I don't.
Dolly?
I don't want to think of Dolly in a sexual way because Dolly to me, like I'm a
Yeah.
Tennessean. Dolly
Okay, so
to
that's
me,
like your goddess, I gotta say.
yeah, she's sacred. Like she's too pure.
She's a national treasure.
Melissa Milano?
No,
Alyssa Milano.
no.
Melissa Milano.
That sounds familiar.
I can't fuck a gilf, man.
Okay, fuck it. Let's go fictional. Tsunade?
No,
Nah.
Really?
Nah,
because
not really.
I know all that is just cosmetic. Like when she
That is true.
uses up her power, she's old as fuck.
Yeah, she starts to fucking wrinkle like a prune.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. You know
I mean,
what?
This is
You know-
really the only eye
but
candy you get.
You know what? There is, since you bring it up, there is one anime gilf I would fuck.
Okay,
who
lay it
who
on
is
us.
Kushina.
Okay.
Because technically,
She's technically a gilf.
yeah, she's technically a grandmama because Naruto spawned twice.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, she's not old. Like if
Yeah,
she
because she's dead.
if she
You're
was
to fucking
but
necro-
if she was brought back to life, she would be the same age as she was when Naruto was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would bang the shit out of Kushina.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the necrophilia.
I would fuck you, Ruby.
Yeah, I just want to dig her out of her fucking grave. She looks beautiful the day she died.
That's a hot skeleton right there. I swear. Still has the red hair on it
Wait,
and
where
everything.
the fuck is Kushina buried? Or did they cremate her ass?
Actually, that's a good question.
Same with Minato. Minato. See, that's like the fucking problem with Naruto. All right, Naruto had to go through this. I understand why, because of fucking Danzo, but it's still fucking stupid. He should have at least known that his father was Hokage.
Yo, fuck Danzo, man. I hate Don. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. When Sasuke killed Danzo, Sasuke did nothing wrong.
Nah,
Yeah.
he didn't.
So I mean,
Other
Danzo
than killing a
Danzo
guy,
needed
other
to
than
die.
killing a guy that is loyal to the Leaf Village, but yeah,
No, Danzo needed to die. Danzo was the cause of so many fucking problems. Danzo needed to die. The ninja world is 1,000 times better because Sasuke killed that bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't agree with Sasuke wanting to wipe out the entire village, but him killing those elders, yeah, I was like when I was reading the manga and I was like, you know what, Sasuke, killing the entire village is probably a step too far. Not everybody was in on the whole Uchiha massacre.
Yeah, but
killing the elders.
but then Pain already beat him to it.
Well, no, the elders were still alive. I mean, like Donzo and then like those two, like that one old dude and that one old lady. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, Sasuke, you know what? Hang their corpses from the top of the Hokage mountain. They deserve it. Like, fuck them.
You know what else? The Uchiha clan deserved to get fucking massacred.
What?
Yeah, because they made Sasuke.
What?
Well, I mean, that too, but no. I mean, they were planning a coup on the Leaf Village. Fuck
They
them.
were planning.
Traitors.
They were planning a coup because people like Donzo were screwing them over.
Doesn't matter. They need to be loyal to the Leaf Village. They should have just ratted Donzo out.
Fuck that, Ruby. There was a time when this country was screwing you and your fellow people over. All right, we were
Oh, the whites. That's right,
Yeah.
my Aryan brothers.
Yeah, we were Kuta King. Fuck it, the dude from Roots. Like
They fucking kidnapped my people from Europe and
yeah,
into slavery. Those damn blacks.
yeah. What if back then somebody said, "Hey, it doesn't matter. You got to be legal to the, or you got to be loyal to the United States government." It's like, the fuck I do?
Well, no, but if they're planning a terrorist attack and to kill the fucking Hokage and all that stuff, I mean, you kind of deserve what you get, though.
Look,
So,
Donzo needed to die.
Yeah,
Donzo
I agree
needed-
with that. He needed to die, but they should have, not gotten their fucking panties all in a bunch and tried to fucking assassinate the Hokage. Which was who was Hokage at the time? It wasn't Donzo. It was Hiruzen.
It was Hiruzen. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Hiruzen wasn't directly responsible for what happened to the Uchiha, but
No.
at the same time, like he was incompetent. I mean, let's just be real here. Like he let Donzo run amok for way too long instead of putting Donzo in his place.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Like he was an incompetent Hokage.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I don't think the Uchiha should have tried to assassinate him and form a coup. Like maybe they could have handled it a little bit more diplomatically.
There should have been an Uchiha Hokage. I mean,
Should have been.
I mean, think about this. The Hidden Leaf Village was formed by the Senju and the Uchiha.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have had, let's see, I had to leave because I have to Zoom with a lady friend. My man.
Oh yeah.
My man.
All
So-
right.
So the village was founded by the Senju and the Uchiha. You had two Senju Hokage, all right?
Mhm.
And then you had Hiruzen. And then you had Minato. And then you have another technically Senju Uchiha because she's the granddaughter of Hashirama.
Yeah.
Now, think about this. If you're one of the two clans that founded the village, and it's been like 100 years since the founding, because Madara died like 100 years before, or
Mhm.
well, he supposedly died. Everybody thought he died 100 years before the start of the series. So in that entire century, you didn't have one Uchiha Hokage, even though they founded the fucking village.
Good point. Yeah.
How does that look?
It does look bad. Madara should have been Hokage though.
That's what Hashirama wanted.
Yeah.
Hashirama.
Wait, why didn't they make him? Oh, because he fucking tried to destroy the fucking village that he was in.
No, because Tobirama said, well, it doesn't matter what you want, Hashirama. We're gonna do democracy, and we're gonna let the people decide who's gonna be the first Hokage. And then the village chose Hashirama, and Madara was like, okay, I see where this shit is going. Hashirama is going to be the first Hokage, and then Tobirama is going to step in there, and then my clan is fucked. So I'm out, bitches. Like, that's essentially what happened. But no, like, if Hashirama had his way, Madara would have been the first Hokage.
Yeah.
And let's be real here. Like, the best Hokage the Hidden Leaf Village could have ever had, but never got, was an Uchiha, that being Itachi.
Yeah, that's true. Or Itachi's dad, because his dad was supposed to be Hokage.
No, Fugaku was on some bullshit.
Well, it was out of Fukaku and Minato, and they chose Minato over Fukaku.
They did, but I would have too, because Fugaku was
A bitch.
He already had his mindset on
Starring Goku because he's a bitch.
Yeah,
and he's the father of Sasuke.
He was already leaning there.
Mm-hmm.
But Itachi, I think Itachi would have been the best fucking Hokage the village had ever. He would have been better than Naruto.
I can see it.
I mean, Itachi understands the ninja world better than anybody else in the series.
He definitely wouldn't want a fucking fourth Shinobi War.
No, because he's a pacifist.
Yep.
He is that's why he did the coup in the first place, because he knew if the Uchiha try and take over the village, it's going to spark a internal conflict, and then the other nations are going to see that, and they're going to see that the village has been weakened because of this.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and invade, and that's going to spark another great ninja war.
You know what they could have done instead of having fucking Itachi? Well, it wasn't just Itachi; it was also Toby. But
yeah,
I mean Obito.
Yeah.
What they could have done was instead of assassinating every fucking Uchiha, they could have just had fucking the entire fucking Leaf Village just kind of running on their shit and just said, "Hey," with Itachi on their side and Shisui. Well, was Shisui still alive? No, he was dead.
No. He was killed. He died shortly before the coup, destruction of the clan happened.
Yeah, had Itachi come there and Hiruzen all of them and just whip their asses up a little bit and kind of just put them in their place, and those that was planning to fucking do the coup just lock them up or execute them, charge them, and then it'll show that the Leaf Village can at least police their own.
Well, if they had done that, though, you would have had like the younger Uchiha would have been like, okay, well, they just arrested our fathers. Like, now we got something else to add to the list. Like, I guess Dad was right. Like, fuck the Leaf, you know.
But how would that look if they had Itachi there? Because a lot of them looked up to Itachi. They knew Itachi was their guy.
I'll be honest with you. What probably should have happened, because Hiruzen did trust Itachi a lot. Like, he trusted Itachi a lot. What probably would have prevented this whole thing from happening is if Hiruzen would have stepped down from being Hokage and given it to Itachi.
That's actually the better idea. That would have been the better idea.
Because the thing is, Hiruzen really shouldn't have been Hokage at that time anyways.
Yeah, the only reason why he was Hokage because fucking Minato had died.
Yeah, and it was like, well, shit, somebody's got to do this, and God help us, it ain't going to be Danzo, so I guess I'll be Hokage again. Like, but what should have happened is he should have been like, okay, you know what? If we make an Uchiha the Hokage, maybe that will prevent the coup. We all trust Itachi because everybody in the Hidden Leaf hierarchy trusted Itachi. Hiruzen trusted Itachi. Danzo trusted Itachi, which was rare for Danzo because he's like uber racist against the Uchiha. But everybody trusted Itachi. Hiruzen should have said, okay, I'm going to step down before this becomes an issue. We're going to try and prevent this from happening by making an Uchiha the Hokage. Itachi, you're the new Hokage.
Yeah. I can see that. That would I think that could work.
Yeah.
Would the Uchiha also start saying, hey, look, we got a guy in office. Now we can kind of like really fuck up those Hyugas, right?
Well, I think if anybody would have tried, Itachi would have shut that shit down.
Yeah, he definitely would have. He'd be like, yeah, no.
Let's
Mangekyo Sharingan, bitch.
And let's keep it 100. Outside of Obito at the time, Itachi was the strongest fucking Uchiha.
Yeah.
At that time. I mean, yeah, I know like it's confirmed that Fugaku actually did have the Mangekyo Sharingan. Like that was confirmed later on. I think actually it wasn't shown in the manga, but Kishimoto did say that yes, Fugaku had the Mangekyo Sharingan, and then that scene from the manga was expanded to where it did show him having a Mangekyo Sharingan.
Mm-hmm.
So Fugaku's powerful. Like,
Yeah.
let's not get it twisted. Like, he's actually put into the same league as Minato.
Yeah.
Like, they are seen as being comparable to one another. But I still think Itachi would have beat his dad.
I mean, I think so too.
Yeah,
Wait, he didn't even fight his dad. Did he? Just killed him? Just his dad just accepted to just die.
yeah, because he wasn't going to fight his own son.
Yeah.
And he knew what Itachi was doing. He knew the reason why Itachi was doing it. And he said, look, do what you have to do. I'm not even gonna stand in your way. I don't agree with you, but I'm not gonna stand in your way. There's no point. But no, I think Itachi probably could have beat his dad. So if his dad would have tried some shit, he probably would have been able to shut that down.
Oh, definitely. They're like, shut the fuck up, Dad. I'm in charge now. I used to change your diapers.
If you don't stop it, Dad, I'm going to put you in diapers.
And then Itachi would have been the youngest fucking Hokage as well at the time, because Itachi was still a fucking teenager.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but he was.
And that's probably why they didn't make him fucking Hokage, because he was a teenager.
Dude, probably that was part of it, but at the same time, you got to think. Itachi as a child was smarter and wiser than most adults.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. I think even Orochimaru said, I mean, this was like kid Itachi, like 10, 11-year-old Itachi.
He participated in the third Shinobi War.
Yeah, like Orochimaru even said, like, even at that age, Itachi had the intelligence and the wisdom to be a Hokage.
Damn.
I mean, Itachi is a fucking prodigy to the umpth degree. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people wank him way too hard. Like, some people say, "Oh, well,
they do.
If Itachi had the Rinnegan, like, he could beat Madara," and it's like, nah, dog. Like Madara is curb stomping any version of, like, let's just say, like, it's Itachi without the illness, like he's at 100%. Madara is going to curb stomp Itachi.
You think so?
Hell yes. Madara, Hashirama, hell, probably even Tobirama. Like, anybody that's like anybody in that upper echelon of, like, these ancient shinobi, they are curb stomping Itachi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, honest to God, like, the best Itachi could hope to do would be to take on Pain or Obito, because Obito was concerned about Itachi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was always wary of Itachi. That's why he never went after Sasuke until Itachi was dead.
Yeah.
So Obito always, like, kept an eye on Itachi. Now, Obito is stronger than Pain. So if we assume that Obito was wary about Itachi, then that means that Pain should have been too.
Yeah, true.
So, but I think, like, I don't think Itachi is as powerful as Pain or as powerful as Obito, but
especially not without a Rinnegan.
Right. But because he's such an intelligent fighter, he could have probably figured out a way to defeat them.
Yeah.
Not through pure strength, but just through strategy.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really concerned Obito. Mm-hmm. Because honestly, I think you can make the argument when it comes to combat, Itachi's probably smarter than Obito.
Probably.
Now,
I can see it.
But again, though, like, after you get past Obito, you start getting into like Madara, Hashirama levels, and Itachi's not fucking with that.
No. If fucking Minato couldn't fucking defeat, had a hard time with Madara, let me keep thinking Itachi would, right?
Yeah.
Would beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if Itachi could Itachi go toe to toe with Minato?
I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Have they ever hinted at that?
Well,
because they were alive around the same time, you know.
It depends on which version of Minato we're talking about. If we're talking about the Minato that fought Obito during the Nine Tails attack, like when Naruto was born, that Minato Itachi has a shot of beating, I think.
You think so?
But if we're talking about Fourth Great Ninja War, where he's got like the Nine Tails and everything, no, that Minato is cleaning Itachi's clock.
Well, why do you think he can beat Minato the day he died?
Because Obito was stronger later on, and like when Itachi joined the Akatsuki, and Obito was still afraid of Itachi.
That makes sense.
And so a younger Obito was giving Minato a hard time.
Yeah.
Now, Minato still beat him, but he still was giving Minato a hard time.
Yeah, he was pressuring him. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense.
Looking at power scaling, yeah, I think Itachi. I think it would be a close fight, but I think Itachi could pull out a win against that Minato.
It'll definitely be a difficult challenge for him, but he got it. I agree. I can agree with that. But when in the Fourth Shinobi War, then yeah, Minato will fucking kill him because he got all those amps on top of him.
yeah.
The Jubi cloak and all that shit.
The Sage mode, the Nine-Tail cloak. I mean, yeah, that Minato is curb stomping Itachi.
Yeah, Itachi won't do much.
Actually, the vast majority of like the all of the upper echelon characters in the war are curb stomping Itachi.
Yeah.
Whether it be Madara, whether it be Obito, whether it be Minato, whether it be Tobirama, Hashirama, definitely Kaguya. They're Naruto, Sasuke in that arc. They're all curb stomping. Hell, I would say even Kakashi is probably beating Itachi by the time we get to that arc, because Kakashi was fighting evenly with Obito.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's a more powerful Obito with the Rinnegan.
Yes, that's right. That's facts. Yeah.
Like that, like War Arc Obito and Kakashi are probably curb stomping Itachi.
Itachi, yeah. I can see it. Yeah.
When I say that Itachi might beat a version of Obito, I'm talking about pre-Rinnegan Obito.
Okay.
Yeah, like Pain Arc Obito.
Yeah. Obito when he got his arm fucking taken from Kakashi.
I mean, Conan was able to damage Obito. Conan nearly killed Obito. Like that fucking thing with the paper bombs. I was like, what the fuck? and then she's like, finally, at least Madara. And then he just comes out, Obito comes out behind her and he's like, is dead. And I'm like, oh shit. And the look on her face, like she's just in pure horror, like, you know what was going through her mind? How the fuck
did he avoided that shit? Crazy. Just crazy. Anyway,
man. Yeah, I think it's time to call it a stream.
Yes.
Good episode of Daima. Got some Naruto talk in there too.
We need to get some Bleach talk.
We do.
Yeah. But anyway, it was nice. I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay down.
All right.
Thank you for having me. And
no problem.
Take it easy, Jesker.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
No problem. Good night.
See you, man.
Peace out.
All right, so I want to thank Ruby for coming on stream. I want to thank Andrew for coming on stream. Thank you, chat, for showing up. Andrew, also thank you for the super chats, much appreciated. But yeah, this is probably the best episode of Daima so far. The pacing was picked up, the new lore about Boo, the world building, and then that fight was so good, bro. Loved it. Looking forward to the next one. And yeah, this is probably the best episode of Daima so far. I would say so. Anyways, this Friday we'll get another episode, and then after that we'll get another review. I appreciate you guys for showing up. I appreciate the love, the support. Make sure you subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Click the bell for notifications. Hey, if you want to donate a little cash, that information, the avenues to do that is down at the bottom of your screen. Check that out. All right. That being said, I'm going to sign off. I got to get to bed as well. Much love. Peace, everybody. I'm out.